Wait, me put it on.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe
Thank,
it's because we're not daily.
thank.
Oh, there we are.
And we're live. No, we're not. Now I have to go like this, and go like this, and now we can say, and now we're live. This is the Mardox. Maybe it could be live, maybe not. Maybe if I feel like it, live chat. Hey, it's Thursday, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay now?
Oh,
And can you guys confirm that on Twitch that it's you got audio and video? Can you please confirm that?
yeah, Twitch is being twitchy.
I have video.
Is there audio?
Hold on.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. There's audio. You
I
hear it?
think I just heard something.
Yeah, but is it us or something else?
Yeah,
Maybe live, maybe not. Maybe if I
yeah.
feel like it. There we go. Okay, now kill it. I don't want to hear myself talk. Oh my god. Oh. There's there's two things I don't want to hear. Is whatever Brianna's playing in my eardrum or me talking. I don't want to hear that. Hey everybody, we haven't done this for a long time. John, tell the kind people out there in the interwebs what we do.
We attempt to have a live chat. Hey, this thing's supposed to be quiet. It used to be a daily live chat, but since Mr. Nelson Buck does pool repairs and it's pool season, and he is the head honcho that controls all the technical gizmos and stuff, we have not been able to have a daily live chat because he is playing around with pool
Hey,
repair,
hey, hey, hey! You're making me sound like I'm a bad guy here.
which is a good thing because he has to pay the bills and keep the server running and all this and that, or we cannot have a Marduk show at all. So yes, we are a marketing community and we like to get together and come on screen, live stream, and talk about stuff. That is what we do. We want to help you succeed in marketing and yeah,
How's that? How does that song go? We want to help you help yourself.
I don't
There,
exactly.
there's a I gotta think of the song now. Which is it? Mrs. Robinson. Please give us.
Uh
We need a little information so we can for our files. We want to help you help yourself. No,
huh.
our motto is straightforward. It is I gotta do this carefully here because I got a full cup of coffee.
There, I pressed something wrong, so
Okay, hold on a sec.
someone
So
else don't worry.
okay, hold on a sec. So ours says building a community one member at a time, and yeah, we have a new paid member who's going to be getting a T-shirt and mug because she decided to pay for an entire year in advance. And Sharon's going to be getting her mug with her name on it. And just before the show, she was saying that's very kind and thoughtful to that we do this. We do it for anybody who pays for an entire year in advance. You get a free T-shirt. Well, free. You paid for it, and a coffee mug with your name on it, customized name. Nobody else in the world will have that mug, like John Brewer. And that's just another John Brewer. I gotta be. I don't know.
Yeah, I should have had the L put on. There are a few John Brewers running around.
Yeah, there are a few, eh?
Yeah,
Yes.
Google it, you
Yeah.
see.
Well, so far you're
But
the.
then,
I think you're the only one in Germany that I know of that's in our database.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Are there many more John Brewers in Germany?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know of any other Nelson Bucks in Canada. It's
I I would be surprised to find another one of me running around here. Well, with my name, that is.
yeah, that's it. Well, as long as it's not your name and your credit card, and your phone number, social insurance number.
They can have my bills. Yeah.
No, 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 no. Well, I don't want no bills. No,
Mm,
no, no.
okay.
Too
All right.
expensive. So what's our topic for today, guys?
Hmm.
And Josh Bernard said, "What do you want it to be?"
They can have my bills. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
Speaking of,
Five viewers. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Hey, we have one person saying hey. I didn't. I got to watch the chat on this side over here, not on that side. That
mhm.
side's too tiny. This side's big. We got a new member coming in that may or may not be helping us with a lot of the content creation of Mardox. There's gonna be a lot of upgrades going on here real shortly. I was talking to Mr. Brewer about the some of the changes going on at Mardox. If some of you are questioning what this is, Log
By
in.
upgrades, he means he'll show up once a month.
No, yeah, I'm gonna show up once. I'll agree to show up once a week if I'm paid. You see, John got fed up with me not doing a show, so John said, "How much money do you want?" He, started paying out tons of cash. So
Sure, say hi, everybody.
say hi, everybody. Oh my God, it's my sister.
Everybody.
Hi, John.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Daddy.
Selena, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
There.
There you go.
Okay.
Bye bye. That's
What did he say?
Bye.
yeah. I said bye bye.
Is that your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister.
My boss.
Yeah,
Ah,
my younger sister.
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
My boss.
Well,
Hi.
the sub boss, I guess.
Yes.
Close the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Mesmerized by our presence. That's why she couldn't move. Right.
Look what I got. Oops. Look what I got.
John, I think she was scared.
Well, my version sounded nicer.
You look German, John. You look German.
I see.
There you go.
Little one.
Newest member of our family, guys. Everybody. It's still Stevens. Okay. Anyways, So new changes.
Now I know how your son felt, John, when he saw us. I know how your son felt when he saw us.
Okay.
That was John's son.
It comes from his better half.
Oh, okay.
You would
Yeah.
agree.
So we're going to be doing changes at Mardox. Everyone's going to be getting a Mardox channel, where you're going to be able to feature content of your own. You're going to be able to be able to become a content creator at Mardox, and there's conversation about going forward with even being able to make money with it. I'm still talking with John and others about the whole project. So this month here, we should have something started where our members should be able to become content creators of your own.
So,
That could be interesting, right, John?
Stuff. Very important stuff.
Yeah. Especially John's going to teach you how to speak English.
really?
Yeah. You know what's interesting? I've been in this country, so I've been living in this country
Yeah.
for a while now. That I have to be careful that I don't speak English as Germans that speak English. Yeah, it's
And
an interesting problem.
yeah, you're stuck between two languages, between English and French, English and German.
Would be interesting to be stuck between English and French when I don't speak French.
The first time that I had to restart, okay, on pools, everyone knows that there's those jets where water comes out. They're called returns. And the very first time I had to install one, the guy that I was working with, the guy that was showing me how to do it was French, knew very little English. And he decided to say, or to show me, trying to explain to me how to do this. It would be the first time I'd have to come back to the job and install this. So he goes, okay, I explaining to you how you installing the retour. You taking the retour and you pushing on the toile. And then you taking the couteau and you cutting the toile. Every other word was English and French. Blew my mind. He really tried hard to speak English. I was laughing my ass off because I thought he was trying to be funny. You couping the twirl and then you vissing the bag on the twirl. And then you're putting the Teflon on the could, and then you vissing the could into the retour. and he was doing this every other word, and I was laughing my ass off, not realizing he was trying to do his best in the world to speak English. But because of that, he did not ever try again after that. I feel bad for the guy. Yeah, it was filmable. And it was neat because the way, even if you didn't speak French, you understood what he was trying to say. It was awesome.
You know, I tell my students, right, especially my native German speakers, right?
Right.
Because there are people of other nationalities over here also who learn English. But the native Germans, I tell them to learn how to laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
Because Germans can be very...
Laugh at you anytime, John.
Oh, thank you. Germans could be very serious, you know, and they don't like making mistakes and stuff like that. In general, you know, the culture. And I tell them, you know, mistakes are a part of learning, and when we make mistakes trying to speak another language, it just sounds funny sometimes, you know. And yeah, I know when I
Especially
speak the local dialect here, yeah,
especially German. You got a lot of people who are English try to learn German as if they're speaking English. It doesn't come out right, does it?
exactly. Yeah, the sounds. Oh. I remember the first time I heard an American person speaking German on television. It was on a German station, and he was being interviewed. I don't know what was going on, but boy, I listened to him. He was speaking German, you know, and goodness gracious, is that how I sound when I speak German?
Well, I'll give you an example. Is it Guten Tag or Guten Tag?
Guten Tag.
With a G, yeah. And a lot of people I hear saying it, they say Guten Tag.
Really?
Yeah, they don't say it right because they were taught verbally the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on what dialect they learned or where they learned it from, because in different regions around here, you know, they speak things differently. But basically, the normal is Guten Tag,
Guten
you
Tag.
know.
Yeah.
But if they learned a dialect, then it's no telling what they learn. I'm glad that I learned the local dialect here. I didn't learn like regular German. I learned the local dialect here. I didn't learn that what they learn in school,
Okay.
and I'm glad I learned that first. Um, you know, because if you can understand the local dialect, you can understand the normal language just fine.
It's
But
like
the other way around doesn't work.
it's like here. If you know Quebec French, I can go to France or Morocco or any other place that speaks French. We can make out what they're trying to say, but there's going to be
Right.
words that are different. We're going to have to catch on to.
Right.
Like,
right.
Yeah, but I think they modified the dialect just for John there.
Yeah,
He could learn just so much.
That's it. That's it. The Mardox bugs, do they come pre-filled with coffee? No. No, they do not.
And we don't get refills or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's an interesting question.
My wife washed it. Look what happened.
That's good.
Oh Jesus.
I have people in my classes. Some of them they come from other places in Germany. They moved here to this area to work. And the first couple of few months, they have trouble with this local dialect. It's really funny because I have no trouble with it at all. It's really hilarious. And but interesting. Interesting.
Could you, John, write the name of your town in the chat box? I'll go look at it on Google.
Just a moment.
You want to head down or?
I got messages. I'm getting messages galore here. It's like I try to keep up with messages and stuff all at the same time. But okay, other than languages, what else has been going on?
Well,
Michael was supposed to come in, but I guess Michael's like not here.
when was the last time you talked to him?
5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn internet.
Damn internet. Yeah. Yeah. I might tell him I might have to tell him to call in.
Yeah.
You might have to call in. Oh jeez.
Yeah, well, personally, I've been trying to catch up on my marketing. I've been so busy working and stuff, and I've had a few forced days off here because my car is on the fritz, so
Fritz box.
I can't drive.
A mobile Fritz box.
I can't drive at the moment.
So what are you doing for work then? Were you doing teleteaching?
No, I'm catching up on my marketing stuff.
Oh, okay, that's all. So you just said goodbye to all the people you have to teach. You're abandoning them because your car won't work.
I had to cancel my appointments. It's terrible because no appointments, no money. But
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but I can't use public transportation. It takes too long. It's too expensive.
Now-
John's broke.
Now, I wanted to record something the other day, but I was driving and it would have looked too weird pulling over and then filming somebody doing this. Dad, it was, I think, near your place coming up out of your area of town, that slope. The guy was on a scooter.
Never,
Oh.
never.
No, listen to this. The guy was on a scooter. You know those, the ones you sit on, and for the older ones. For
John,
the what?
yeah, John's car.
No. The scooters for the elderly. There, you know what I'm talking about, right? But here, what?
Oh, the little four-wheeler. Okay.
Yeah. Little 4-wheel scooter seat thing. Well, it's not a scooter like a scooter that we're seeing on the road. Not the bumblebees. Not one of those. The little battery powered wheelchairs there for the elderly.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's got this. He's got a weed whacker across his lap. Okay. He's holding on to the handles, and he's got his other hand holding on to the lawnmower as he's driving along.
Really?
Now I got a problem with this. If you have to ride in one of those chair scooters to get from point A to point B, how are you mowing the lawn?
Yeah. That's a good
Same
question.
way. Same way.
Yeah, right. I understand. Let's get the job done. Okay, that's great. You don't have a car, you don't get the job done. That's great. But don't you have to walk to mow the lawn on the?
Maybe he was just
Yeah,
taking
but
it from one place to the other.
Nelson, you ever think maybe he stole those things? No, very
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, Dad, are you missing a lawnmower and a weed whacker?
No,
Go check the shed.
but that's what it would sound like if you need a four-wheeler to get around. You're not going to mow no lawn.
Well, there was something wrong there, but I was thinking more along the lines. At least the guy's getting the job done. Yeah, why do you have the 4-wheeler? Jesus. Oh, wow.
Oh, duh, man, the 4-wheelers to get around.
That's good. That is really good.
Oh, no,
Oh,
not preloaded with.
Hello, Josh.
Not
What's up?
hold on, guys. Not preloaded with liquid coffee, but having a coffee like pack in the cup.
I see.
Oh, this
No. Oh.
this person sells coffee. wants to
it's
know
a
if-
sales pitch.
Yeah, so yeah, I would be interested in doing
It's not
that.
a bad idea, though.
I would be okay with that.
It's
Oh.
not a bad idea.
What is that, like organic gold and stuff, or that
No.
MLM crap?
No. Josh, Jesus Christ, Josh.
Oh, Garrett Gold was pretty good.
Whatever
Yeah,
Josh
but it's
said,
expensive as shit.
whatever Josh says, we don't
Endorse.
endorse
yeah.
that. There you go. Jesus Christ.
It's good. It's just expensive as shit. Because you got to pay all the damn commissions for the
Yeah,
lawyers.
well, that's the thing. Yeah, but no, that would be a good idea. Send the mug out and have like someone's brand of coffee in the mug.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. We'd have to get together and do the blah blah on that and find out how that works, because I know that I can send stuff to Vistaprint, and they will
Yeah.
package it with certain items. But I'm not sure how to go about doing that. But I also think I need 1,000 or 10,000 of an item to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it? Yeah, I guess it's okay to sell. I mean, to ship coffee, like to different places or so.
Well, it would depend on that coffee's brand. That's the thing. Yeah, but that would be cool to get people to sign up to their coffee.
Yeah, he's going to send that shit to Germany, and you're going to have the freaking customs agent up your ass. Hey, man, what the hell are you bringing this stuff in the country for?
Hey, wait, hold on, Josh. I don't have enough Dogecoin for this show today. Okay.
But Nelson, if we ship to Germany, coffee not included.
Yeah. We do not want to get people like John hooked on coffee.
Yeah.
Unless it's for Ute.
Yeah. But people like John, no coffee. You see John bouncing off the walls. Hey,
Normally,
And it's-
coffee doesn't have an effect on me.
just so we know, it's not a color thing. I'm almost cafe mocha.
Couple more pool repairs, he might be there.
Yeah, a couple more. Hey, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna get. I gotta.
We're there already.
Yeah, that's it. Hold on. I have.
Dude, you're not even dark yet.
Who are you talking to?
I have this, and I ain't gonna be. Oh my God! Look how dark I am. Seriously, look at this. I mean, John, just put it there. John's not as dark. But I've got this. I'm gonna bring this on site next day. We're gonna measure the temperature outside the ring, and we're gonna measure the temperature on the floor of the ring where I'm working. And I'll bet you, I'm sure it's 10 degrees hotter inside the circle.
I believe it.
I am.
I believe it.
Yeah, and that would be 20.
I
American.
know another way to make you tanner faster. Just take aluminum foil and put it all the way around the circle.
Yeah, we have that. We have that. They have.
And if you and I'll tell you something else that works. If you need a snack, all you got to do is just take some popcorn kernels and throw it on the aluminum foil.
It would.
Guaranteed to pop.
They would pop. They would pop. It's so hot. I'm not kidding you. It's so hot.
Yeah.
My sweat dripped off my forehead yesterday. Hit the black foam that we have to install, and it went. Tss.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's that hot.
Yeah, the black foam actually starts to burn, to melt.
It starts to melt.
No kidding now.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And we're all looking at Nelson. He's not melting yet.
No. I have to use knee pads that I have to go out and buy. $25 knee pads that have a hard shell.
Oh, come
plastic.
on. We know what you're using those knee pads for.
Yeah, right. But I had to get $25 knee pads with a hard shell case. And
You ran through the other pair you had.
No. Hold on. This gets neat. I have to balance on my knees on the knee pads and not touch my feet to the foam.
We could go in so many directions. But they're all going to lead back to the same thing. You realize this, right?
John, get the disclaimer, John. Thank you.
I had to find it. It's been a while.
There's not enough Dogecoin in the system to pay for this. Where's Fabiana?
Yeah, where's Fabi?
She told you she can't. You didn't put her in charge, so she didn't come back.
Well, you scared her away, didn't you?
I didn't scare her.
She didn't come last week, or no, week before last. She could do it.
Yeah, she's too busy in the casinos in Vegas, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's getting addicted to gambling now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get her help, man.
Trying to get Nelson off the
We're gonna have to have an intervention.
Hey, casinos and money. I went to the hardware store. I bought plumbing parts. I bought screws. I bought lumber. 2x4s. I'm not kidding you. My order was the other time when I bought the same load came to $97. Today came to $236.
Dude, you gotta stop making it too easy. I mean, you're buying, you got new knee pads and you're getting screwed, really?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Because it was $25 a knee pad.
Here comes the disclaimer.
That's it. But get a load of this. Those forest fires raised the price of the 2x4, swear to God, tenfold.
That's amazing.
And they're expensive.
Tenfold.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. They're like $6 a 2x4, where before they were like, seriously, $1.30 something.
That's amazing.
Like 5 times the price per 2x4.
That's amazing.
Is that because of our export fees for you?
No, we had forest fires. Half of British Columbia burnt down. You know, so we don't have as much 2x4s. You know, it's a commodity, right? So, let's
Canada. You got plenty of trees, man. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I know. And 3 hours north of here is tundra.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
It'll be like Wisconsin running out of trees, man. We got tons of them here.
Just import them from the States. Let a high tariff on it. Well, no, then it'll be even more expensive. I scratch that.
They don't want to buy nothing from us anymore. It's
no, because now,
damn much.
yeah, because now it's saying approved by Trump. We don't want that stamped on our wood. I don't want the name Trump all over my house. Tomorrow's show, you will see a wall starting here.
I still have a feeling that, you know, before the end of his presidency, he'll be changing the title of president to king.
Emperor.
Yeah.
Emperor.
He seems like somebody that might do that.
Is it true that Trump can change the rules of what a president is in the term?
Well, apparently, every president keeps pushing the boundary of what they say they can and can't do. Because honestly, I think it should go back to where checks and balances are in place. But apparently, every president just keeps pushing it, and no one gives a shit.
The checks and balances are there, but are they putting them? You know,
if the checks and balances were there, we would have a declared war when we go to the Iraq and Afghanistan. Not the president being able to say, "Oh, it's a police action. Don't worry about it." We haven't had a declared war since World War II.
Well, yeah, but I'd say I would reason that if the checks and balances weren't there, there'd be a whole lot more going on than is going on right now if certain people had anything to do with it. You know. Mm,
Does Germany have checks and balances?
yes.
No, John lives there.
Well, they didn't check or balance him yet, so yeah, well, they'll get to it.
I mean, the checks and balances, they don't always work, as in any country, but they're there.
They definitely don't work here.
So,
That's it. Oh, God, guys, with the background noise, holy crap! Terrible. Anyhow, yeah, checks and balances, John. How's your marketing going, John? Don't talk to us about, hey, market your website.
no, that's I'm trying to catch up on. I'm way behind on advertising and marketing, and I've got to update my sites and stuff like that. It's just that's a time consuming thing,
Yep.
and I've got the teaching, I've got my spiritual activity, and there's just not enough hours in the day.
You mean the pentagram in the middle of the floor and all that there with the candles? Ouija board and all that kind of activity?
No.
Okay, no. I gotta ship that disclaimer pillow off to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that sent off.
Exactly. Oh, I'll be right back. Got to do something.
Oh, you gotta go light the candles.
No.
Down the hall to the left.
The animal sacrifice thing.
And then there's a button, a lever you got to pull to like it goes. Yeah. Okay. Michael Kusro is supposed to be on here today, and I guess he just didn't come back. Michael, call into the show. Call in. Use your phone.
So Fabi,
No, Fabi.
you were darndest to be there on Thursday.
Yeah. We want Fabi back. Yeah. I want to find somebody who can do video editing and work like that. I really want to find somebody who wants to participate in Mardox to do video editing. Fabi was saying that she wants to run the show on Thursdays. I'm really interested in having her do that. I got somebody here who can handle the control room.
I actually do video editing.
You do video editing?
Uh-huh.
You do? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's volunteer at the beginning, though. We understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's not enough money. No, but it would be nice to have somebody
And
say it again?
I'm just gonna leave for a bit. I'd readjust my internet. Come back.
Oh, darn internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might have to get Michael on the line to chat with us. I don't know. What else is there? Yeah. So there's we need somebody who can do video editing. We need somebody to run the show on Thursdays, and we need somebody to do aggregation, or what do you call that? Not aggregation, but when you go through the content to see what's good and not good. I'm trying to think of the name.
Review.
Say again.
Quality control.
No, there's a name for it. It's not an archivist. It's in between an archivist and aggregator. It's a person that yays or nays the content that gets put out. A reviewer, if you want, of sorts, but more like at a management level. You know, one or two people that we can say, yeah, we trust 100% your decision whether the content goes up. You know, but that gets touchy because if somebody says in a video, you can use Facebook to do this, and it does work, but the person is against doing that, then the content should not be excluded, even though the content's accurate. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to be careful that the people understand that, yes, it's accurate. You may not be okay with it, but it's still accurate, you know? And if you don't know, not to just ban it, you know, let's research it, you know? With that, we can have more active content flowing through the system, you know, without having to ourselves, one person at a time, you know, make content. I'm sure Brianna would love to do videos on showing people how to do game programming, right? Maybe. Well, no, screw that. I'm going to make all the games in the world. I'm not going to show anybody how to do my trade, right?
But I mean, I just don't know how to do all. There are some things I just don't even know how to do.
Oh yeah, no, but there's some things I don't know how to do. Good Lord, some of the video editing that's out there. The reason why I want to get someone to do video editing is I don't know half the stuff out there that can be done.
Oh, you can do a lot of effects. You can
We could,
add in
oh yeah,
what is it?
like what one guy.
Subtitling. You can oh, I saw you had green screen enabled on your
Yeah, yeah. Well, on
and
Zoom it's not so good yet, but yeah, we're gonna work on that. Yeah, the green screen stuff is pretty simple. What I'm talking about is, like, take for example the video series from Casey Neistat 368. There's a white truck going by, and he's got the numbers 368, the size of the truck, and as the truck goes by, the numbers follow perfectly. You know, and that's what
that can be done.
yeah, but that's what I want to learn how to do.
That's
Oh,
not
by
hard.
the way, what the job title you're looking for is called a censor.
Yeah, well, censor. Yeah, yeah, that could be one. Yeah. So yeah, we're looking for a few people that would be in these positions that to help move along the site. But as a community, I'm sure out of 3,000 people, there's somebody out there who can fill these positions. And going forward, as we make the site bigger and better, eventually there'll be more income. Then there could start becoming a pay involved, for those people. But it's going to be the people that get in now, not the ones that get in 5 years from now going, oh yeah, now I want a job, So it's a good chance to get in early into the doorway and get your toes wet in the business. John,
I
John's already making money. You don't want to work for free.
I didn't say for free.
He needs a car.
Yeah, dude.
He needs
Trying to
a
work for free?
perfect noggin.
You ain't trying to work for free.
We'll raise money. Hey, I want to raise money so John gets a Farfik noggin that when he sits in, it says Guten Tag.
ugh,
I thought you were going to try to get him a card that says Mardox on the side of it.
Oh, yeah. I can put decals on it. Oh, yeah. Let's get Mardox like on a diagonal, with the emblem, the whole thing. That looks so cool.
Yeah,
So you were advertising. You were paid advertising. That's the deal.
Oh, yeah. We could do that. Mardox.com. John, here's a free car. Have fun.
you'll get impounded, John.
wouldn't that be car? A Mardox car would be a Cardox.
Cardox.
Car talk. Oh,
Oh,
God.
jeez. John, would you take a car, if it says Mardox.com on it, would you drive it around? I can't hear you because you're muted, because you're antisocial.
Cricket.
Yes, I was muted.
So would you do it?
Yes, I would.
Yes, you would. Okay, so now we have a project. Now, what kind of car do we get John? What is the cheapest, crappiest, smallest car we can get
Elio.
John?
Well, John, you must know a scrapyard nearby.
You get it. Elio is the cheapest.
German
car.
tank.
In America, Elio is the cheapest car model out here. It's brand new. It's like $7,500
Yeah, I heard about that.
for a
Yeah,
brand new car.
there's
Oh,
It's
car.
Helio.
got Elio.
Elio.
yeah.
ELIO.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Elio Motors is the name of the company. They do a three-wheel car, 2 seats, front and back. You got one seat in the front, 1 seat in the back.
Okay.
Dry.
Okay, let's give John the benefit of the doubt because he's done a lot for us. Let's give him 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Can there at least be a spare tire?
Come on. There is a spare.
Okay, so it's a 4-wheel vehicle. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Because when you look in the guide for learning how to drive, it indicates very clearly that when you come to a stop, all 5 wheels must come to a stop. That's your 4 wheels that are on the ground, and your spare tire must come to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, if you got 4 wheels that stop and the 5th one doesn't, that could be a problem if it goes through the windshield.
Well, no, but that's the thing. A lot of back in the 60s and 70s, people would just throw a spare tire in the trunk in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So when they come to a stop, it slunk.
Mm-hmm.
It had 8 feet to go.
Sure.
You know, a lot of new cars over here today don't even have spare tires. They have these stupid these kits.
Yeah, the donut.
No,
No.
no,
Air
they're
pack
these
kits.
kits. I don't remember what you call them, but it's got some stupid liquid stuff in it.
Yeah,
that
I know.
Oh, you fill the tire, with a gel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
they have airless tires that I would love to see in mainstream, but apparently they make too much noise.
Mm.
The airless tires make too much noise?
Yeah, I guess there's something out there. They make too much noise, but they look cool as hell, man. I don't know if you ever seen them.
Yeah, they're low profiles. They're like only an inch or so above high. It's all solid rubber, but they make too much noise.
No, they're not all solid rubber at all.
They're not.
They look like no, it almost looks like a bike spokes, except it's all rubber.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
I had a bike with solid tires before. I really liked it.
It rode well.
Yeah.
I gotta that would be good. I want to see cops run after a car in L.A. with airless tires. Put out stop sticks and just nothing happens.
Yeah, that could be in trouble.
Okay, the next person that steals the next person in L.A. Please steal a car with airless tires. Please get filmed. Please, I want to see this.
Okay.
Just don't hurt anybody. Don't get
it's okay.
Don't get stupid and don't hurt anybody. Okay, I'm not endorsing this, but yeah, I would like to see it.
I traded a bike I didn't like today for a different kind of bike. So it's got a lower profile, and it's
Yeah, what's the deal with going to low profile tires? I don't get it. I mean, I see pickup trucks with these little, like the rubber is there's barely rubber between the rim and the asphalt. You think you hit a good pothole and your rim just goes bang right onto the,
Yeah.
You know what I wish they would do? I wish they would require at least one motorcycle rider to ride after the freaking roadwork's done, because damn it, some of these damn repair jobs they do are like speed bumps.
Yeah.
Like shit, man. Y'all need to freaking ride this stuff on a motorcycle to figure out if it's flat or not. Shit. It should be required that they get a motorcyclist to ride behind their work,
Yeah.
just to make sure the shit doesn't feel like it's speed bump.
Talking about roadworks. I'm coming back from a job site the other day. I come to a now. Here's the neat thing. Here's a premonition. I'm driving down the road at 100 kilometers an hour in a 90 zone. Yes, I was speeding 10 over. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And I said to my daughter, if I have to hit the brakes right now for any reason, the guy behind me is gonna kiss my butt. There's no chance for him to stop in time. Okay, and then she looks in the mirror and says, "Yeah, and the guy behind him too." So we get past a certain road. The black car right behind me turns off. The other one behind is right behind me. We come into a construction zone. We slow down. I come to a stop. The guy behind me stops fine. What happens? Not even 30 seconds after, a huge jolt. Bang! The third car back was looking at the construction equipment and what they were doing, runs into the car behind me, pushing that car into my hitch. My pickup received the whole hit on the hitch. The guy behind me has this huge dent on his bumper, and his back end's all wrinkled. Yeah. So that was a Ford, Honda, and a Ford. That's where the Honda belongs, right between two Fords. But I was just telling my daughter, a 3-car setup, nobody had a chance. And what do? Get in a car accident. Bang, bang, bang. I wasn't the cause of it.
That's the worst case scenario if I'm on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Now what was worse was we pulled over. We're in a construction zone. They're paving. I got out. We pulled over. I got out, and I was trying to tell the other drivers, "Let's get out of the construction zone and we'll exchange information." Then you get this big ass, 6 foot tall, 350-pound road worker. Yeah, you guys can't be parked there, right? You got to move right now. Like just wailing, And I was like, "Stop." And I told the guys again, "Let's get out of the construction zone and go exchange information." Then the big guy goes, "Yeah, that's a good idea." He never listened to what anybody was saying. He thought we were all fighting. Got in our vehicles, drove 3 kilometers. We pulled over where there was double lane. Then we did our information thing, But the guy automatically assumed that we're all pissed off, ready to have a brawl, like rah, 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 rah. Road workers, what can I say, right? Hi, Mike. Can you hear us?
Uncle Mikey.
Can you hear us, Mike?
Hello, friends.
Michael, can you hear us, Michael?
Hi.
No, Michael.
Hello.
Bye.
No, Mike can't hear us. Mike, did you plug in the microphone?
Darn internet.
Is the microphone plugged in a proper hole?
No, tell him to turn on the computer first.
Turn on the computer first.
So wait a minute. You're wearing knee pads, getting screwed, and now you're asking if he has something in the right hole? Oh
That's
boy.
right, that's right.
Jeez, man.
Thank you,
It's getting
John.
worse and worse.
Thank
I
you,
mean, but
thank you, John. We need that sign. Oh my God, that is so noisy. Okay, people, we have to learn to mute. We have to learn to mute. Oh, no, there's 5 viewers. Like I said, there's a new member coming on. We'll introduce him next week. I'm going to do some videos to introduce one of our new people here. I was supposed to have a conversation with him today, and so hopefully that will go good. John, will your son get involved in wrestling videos? The Murdoch's channel system has to become as good as YouTube. We have to crush the tube. Hey, I was talking to SoftLayer today, which is IBM Cloud. I was talking to them today, and I said, I love being able to call a company and say, "Hi, how you doing? I need to change my password." And they said, "Oh yeah, it's great. 30 seconds, I'm talking to a human being." And I brought up Google. I said, how impossible is it to call Google when you need to talk to a human? And it's impossible.
What's really that he actually thought he was talking to a human, and it's probably Microsoft's AI program.
Yeah, that's right. No. Josh, it would be IBM's program, not Microsoft.
No, Microsoft has one too.
I know, but this was IBM Cloud.
Oh, I thought you said you was Microsoft.
No,
That's what you said at the
IBM.
beginning of the call.
IBM. So,
John, did you not say Microsoft?
No, I said IBM. I'm going to rewind and listen. I said IBM.
Well, IBM has Watson, so we know they have AI too.
Oh yeah, that's it. I know that. But going forward here, the person said, yeah, they had to contact IBM. They had to contact Google once, and it took them 2 months to get a hold of a person. To get a person to call back, 2 months to get a human being to call you back about an issue.
That's incredible.
Was that in Germany?
No, the United States.
He's probably in jail.
But if ever we get to be that big, I still want people to be able to call in and actually talk to a human being.
Yeah, it's cool to be able to call a huge company and actually get through to a person.
It is expensive. It is expensive. It's a huge overhead, but it's
but it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's important. It's important.
It's a service thing,
And I'm going to make damn sure that when we get to be that big, our people that answer the phones around the world, they do not ever say, "What did you do wrong?" God, I hate that. What did you do wrong?
Yeah.
Unless his name is John Brewer.
Or Michael Kustra.
No, Michael, we know he does something wrong. We know that.
Yeah.
God, what you do wrong this time?
Let's understand. Okay, for this month's budget or next month's budget, we have to get a car for John, and we have to get a new computer for Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good with that, right?
No, we're sending him John's computer. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, John, send Mike your computer, and we'll send you a car. I'm sure, John, you can find a $400 car in Germany. Hey, Dad, hold on a second. We just bought a van for $1,000, a Uplander. I call it Craplander. And my dad drives it. Now, Dad, tell them what the electrical problem was that we think it was.
Well, we think it was.
Yeah. At the beginning, we had electrical issues, doors locking and unlocking. We thought it was electrical. What did you?
I'm holding it up. The hand unit.
Yeah, the hand unit for the keys.
Yep.
Yeah, it would cost.
Took the batteries out in the van.
So it would
on and off.
Yeah, it would constantly send a signal to unlock and unlock and try to start and shut down the motor and a whole bunch of stuff.
One day, my wife was leaving to go grocery shopping, and she told me, "Your lights are flashing." Okay, I'll go check. So they weren't flashing anymore, so I didn't pay attention. But 2 hours later, I went outside to leave. My car was running.
Yeah.
It was running on the road.
Yeah, just running.
Really?
Yeah, because the remote control was sending the signals to start, stop, unlock, lock. Meanwhile, how many dollars of equipment we had in that van?
Oh, quite a bit.
Yeah, that's it. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock.
boy.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not a really bad area where my dad lives, but there are a lot of people on welfare, and they know the value of a laser transit, laser level, and they know where to sell it if needed. We bought ours for $800. It goes for $12.
That's incredible.
You know.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, no, sorry. I wasn't supposed to say any prices. Sorry, because that could be 2 laptops for John. I'm sorry, John.
I'll forgive you.
Okay.
I could use a new laptop.
Well, say that again, Rihanna? I didn't hear you.
I could use a new laptop. Don't give him two. Give me.
Oh, okay.
This morning.
Okay, so John, send Brianna your laptop. Then Brianna will send the laptop to Mike. We'll send you a car. Oh, God, now my dad's old jealous. He's like, oh, I'm out of here. I wanted a new car. What my dad doesn't know is he's got a old new car or new old car. How would that work? Hey, we're a company that recycles.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah, we're not all like Josh going out and buying Sea-Doos and Kasawaki things and what else has he got? Gas guzzling 11 mile per gallon 4x4s and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, Josh? Josh ain't talking to us now. He's like, you're not supposed to talk about Kasawaki.
He must be dealing with a customer. He's muted.
Oh, he's muted?
Yes, he's muted.
Oh, he's muted. Hey, can we unmute? Would that be fair? I can unmute from here. Would that be a nice thing to do? I don't know if I should do that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too nice. No.
That's it. Yep. Yeah, so after the show, I'm going to get started on construction. I've got 42 by 4s and a crap load of wood in the truck, and I bought a whole big... I bought a pail of screws, a great big thing of screws.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm gonna get this wall done and probably the next wall done, and I'm hoping I can run out and get some drywall before it rains and get some drywall up, and kind of like finish off my wall here. That would be nice. My little upgrade. Say that again.
My Twitch chat won't load.
Contact Microsoft. No. Who runs Twitch? Contact Amazon. They run Twitch. As long as it's uploading, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Hey, we're good.
I posted something in the chat. I'm going to show you something.
Is it viewable or?
What?
What is it? Because if I can't click it and is it copyright or what is it?
Oh, it's something I made.
Oh, something you made. Okay. Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, well, it's kind of.
Okay. How do we play it?
Click the little new button.
I don't see a new button. Where's the new button?
Top left.
Okay, top left. Okay, now what?
You're gonna drag the little square around.
Oh, cool. So each button.
Into.
Oh, we can play with this! Yay! Oh, okay. So you basically made sprites.
This is years and years ago.
And that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I like watching what people make. It's neat to see because there's so much that can be made with JavaScript and these programs today. It's
what you saying? In the back refrigerator.
The back refrigerator. Oh, in the back of the refrigerator.
No, in the back. We have two in the kitchen.
You have 2 refrigerators.
Yes, a regular size one and a small one.
And one's in back.
One's in the back part of the kitchen. Yes.
Okay. Because your kitchen has enough room for this.
Well,
I gotta admit, I have a full size fridge upstairs and I got a full size fridge downstairs, and they're both full. And I call the one downstairs the black hole Because when we make too much food, there's leftovers. The leftovers go in the downstairs fridge. We keep it colder. But I call it the black hole because we're forever taking the stuff out and just dumping it in the garbage. So it's like I told my wife, stop making leftovers.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
what's the point? We're just throwing it out. Nobody comes downstairs to look to see if there's food.
Ah.
You know, it's upstairs, open the door. Nope, there's nothing to eat. Close the door, whatever, gone, you know. No, my wife has been getting better in the last 2 weeks now with reusing the leftovers. And I've been trying.
Throw away food. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's hard to do, but it's like you got to keep remembering, okay, what is there left to eat, you know? But it's funny when she makes lasagna. It's like, yeah, I'm down in this fridge all the time.
I wonder why.
You know,
My
lasagna
wife
or
will make lasagna tomorrow.
or homemade pizza or you know all the. When my wife gets ambitious, she makes really good food.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we're into it, you know. But then she makes too much of it because she expects us to go, oh yeah, we want a whole bunch. She makes too much of it, and then we're like, oh, we don't want any more, and then something gets thrown out.
Yeah.
But if you don't make enough, then it's like, oh, I wanted some more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with her. There's no winning.
Yeah.
There's no,
It's true.
there's no winning. Like this morning, the dogs had fried rice and pork and the leftovers because I was going to reheat it. My wife goes, that was already leftovers reheated. Okay, dogs get the rest. They went num num num. You know, so at least somebody got the food. I guess you could reheat it again. I mean, if it's not gone green, I guess you're good, right? Are we right on that or wrong? Or what are we at here? 51 minutes. Are we done with the show today or anything else to say? John looks like he's like, huh?
You said video editing. I use a program called OpenShot.
Yeah, I have that too, but it's not robust enough to do the stuff that we need. Right now, I use Kden Live.
I used that before too.
Yeah, I use Kden. It's a pretty good platform for doing video editing, but anything up to an hour or more, it kind of crashes. You need a lot of memory in your computer to handle really, really large videos. But that's not a big deal. Our stuff can be 5, 10, 15-minute long. But what I'm talking about is the animations like in Adobe After Effects. That's what I want to get into. That kind of special effects stuff. You know, I can. I can do a lot. I can do like my videos. If you see my videos, I can do like the stuff that pops up. Dollar pile of money right here in front of me. And lettering on the screen. But I would like to get into that the pile of money. Like piling up as you're so anyways I'll see you next week and it's but the anime.
Oh, you would.
Say it again.
Well, you would do it. Well, yeah. If you hand animate it.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through frame by frame. There's programs you say go from this frame to this frame and do this animation. It takes 2 seconds, but I need to learn how to do it. I just don't have the time. I'd rather have somebody do the work and I do the videos, because otherwise I'm doing the videos and the editing, I'll never get done. I would rather like to sit down and do the videos and have somebody else edit. Like John.
Oh, wait, let's see. I'm gonna call.
Mike is.
Have you heard of the program Cinefig?
Yeah, that's another one, but it's still not as good as Adobe After Effects. The best one so far I've ever used was Camtasia. That is the top notch video editing software. You don't think so?
Yeah, but that's.
I know a lot of videographers, and they swear by Sony Vegas.
Sony Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that, but it's too damn complicated. You got to think in a sense of.
Well, these are professional videographers. That's all they do for.
Yeah, but I don't believe complicated means that you're a pro. To do green screen where it takes them 5 minutes to do green screen work, and in Camtasia it takes 3 clicks. I'd rather go with the 3 clicks. Sometimes those pros are like, oh, we got to use pro stuff. Yeah, there's newer stuff out there that's better and simpler to use. Granted, they might be able to do more effects than we can.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of effects
that's
do you want?
That's the difference between professional and amateur.
Well, yeah, then you got Adobe After Effects.
Yeah, I've got that too.
You do have it? How much did you?
Yeah.
Do you have to pay for it?
Yeah, I got to pay for it.
Yeah, how much was it?
I have the whole Creative Cloud because I do this for a living. So we pay $50 a month for everything.
That's all you pay?
$50 a month for each. I mean, $50 a month for all the creative.
Oh, okay.
Suite.
Well, what would it be just for After Effects?
Just a one. I think they charge it's $20 a month.
Well, I thought it was like $400 or $600 license.
That's what it used to be before they used to have the monthly fees.
Really?
But now it's a monthly. Yeah. Now you got to pay every month.
Well, it's better. They got constant cash. Yeah, and it's cloud based, right?
Well, most of us use like all the developers. We use, the Photoshop and Microsoft. We got a lot of stuff for the Photoshop stuff. We got a lot of stuff for what's that other one? Jesus, I got so many damn files.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Come to think of it, that's true.
Yeah, and then we get the one I like that I use a lot outside of Photoshop and stuff is the professional Adobe software for PDFs.
Yeah. But
because at least then I can create my own PDFs. I can make fillable PDFs and do all kinds of weird things.
I got all that access for PDF through my own programming. I can create a PHP script and create a PDF exactly the way I want it. It's the same thing. It's more programming wise.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go check that out because $20 is good. Camtasia is like $600, I think, or $300 for a version. Now,
there's another out there that I typically use for screen share. I used to use Camtasia back in the day, but it takes for damn forever, man. So I switched over to Screen Share-O-Matic, and damn, man, they're freaking way faster on the freaking.
Oh yeah, but I'm not talking about the rendering. I'm talking about the effects. Rendering, yeah. If you want to speed up your rendering, get a GPU.
Well, I mean, if you go with like Screencast-O-Matic, it's like freaking $30 a year, and that's it.
Yeah,
and you can do screen captures and videos and everything. So it's way cheaper than Camtasia, and it renders way faster than Camtasia. In fact, if you use Vimeo, it sends it straight to Vimeo.
Yeah. Now can we have Adobe After Effects? Does it work on Ubuntu and Linux, or is it only Windows?
Well, they have the Creative Cloud now, right?
Yeah, but does it work? I have Linux. I'm wondering if I can still use it, or am I out of luck if I'm using?
It's the Creative Cloud now.
Doesn't mean anything. There's some clouds that don't touch Linux.
Since when did web-based software never use?
There's systems that don't handle it because when you go to do certain functions locally in your computer, you won't have the drivers. John and I looked at a video recording software right before the show. We did a test, and you should have seen how messed up it looked. Because I was on Linux. If I was on Windows, it would have fine. It's a cloud-based system. Just because it's cloud-based.
This is why you need to be multi-platform compatible.
Yeah.
You need to have a computer that's on PC. You need to have a computer on Linux. You need to have
no. I will not. I refuse to have a Windows machine anymore. I gave up Windows. I went cold turkey and said
you
Microsoft.
Gotta have a Mac too. Where's your Mac at?
I have sworn an oath to anti-Microsoft.
All right, where's your Mac at?
It's coming.
Right.
Yeah, John, can you put an Apple on your laptop and send it back to me? I just need it for a little bit so I can take a photo. Yeah, Johnny, you got to close up the show, Johnny. We have to wrap it up. It's almost an hour. You've got a minute and a quarter to go. Can you do it, Johnny?
So he wants you to wrap it up before he gets on his knees and gets screwed there.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad I'm studying the Book of Mormon. Makes me feel so much cleaner when I read those verses. What's that? Matthew 13? 10:13?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Mardox chat. Yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Watching us via YouTube.
Next Thursday. Seriously, next Thursday, yes.
What time next Thursday?
3:00 Eastern.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Like and comment on the video channel.
Or we will hunt you down.
Yeah.
Like and comment on the video channel because it may never happen again.
Hold on, John. Hold on. subscribe, click the little bell icon, and say you want all notifications, then like, and then comment. YouTube is getting nuts with their subscribe thing.
Crazy.
It's getting crazy.
YouTube sucks. It's a monetary thing.
Didn't catch it, Brianna, at all. All broke up. What did you say?
YouTube sucks.
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, it is. It seriously is. Twitch rocks.
They stop monetizing everything. And there's a
Hold on, Brianna. Don't get into the whole topic. John's got to wrap up here. We're almost at an hour.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
And if you're watching us via Twitch, be sure to follow and
Subscribe. Because John needs money for a car.
Yeah, subscribing costs a little money.
Mike needs a new computer.
Yeah, so he can join us also. And thanks a lot for stopping by. And yeah, come back by again. We'll be here. Maybe
someday. We'll see.
Yeah.
Say bye, everybody.
Have a good one.
There, we're off. Well, we're semi off. Don't say anything stupid because I still see the microphone thing going. Just give it a second here.
I can't say John.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything stupid, sexual, racist. Don't say anything like that until we're completely off. Just hold on a second here.